Oh my god. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Rayne, and today you guys are in for the very chaotic story of me decorating my childhood bedroom. I recorded everything from me buying and sourcing everything at the lowest price possible to me deciding to do everything in 5 days to surprise my family. I hope you enjoy this crazy journey it was to get the room that I have now. Okay, now I'm going to convert all of these. I got everything in inches, and now I'm going to also convert it into centimeters so I have the dimensions of the room. In case y'all didn't hear that, I have everything now. I have it all written down in inches. I don't know if I should get the height of the doors. I don't know if I need that, but if I need it, I'll go back and get it. I got the dimensions of the room, and I got the dimensions of all of my big furniture. Even though I know for sure I'm keeping my bed and my vanity and my keyboard. That's the only thing I'm for sure of the big furniture I'm keeping, but I measured it all. With my bedside table, don't know if I'm keeping that, and my entertainment center, I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it for storage purposes because I need storage a lot. It just depends on how everything else comes out. But I got the dimensions of everything and the windows and the doors. Once again, did not know my doors were 2 different sizes. Don't know if I need the heights of them, but we shall see. And I don't have a ladder or anything, so I cannot measure the height of the wall. So I'm just gonna Google the average wall heights because we don't have high ceilings. It's just like the average house wall heights. So that's what I'm gonna do. Back to wherever version of me in time is talking. But if you're wondering, it's after midnight. It's 1:41, so it is January 3rd that I'm filming me getting the dimensions of this room. Just drop the tablet on the floor. Bye. Way. Hi, it is something. What day is it? Oh my goodness. It is January 15th, 8:30 at night. And we have this. Now, y'all saw me. Ignore that phone. I just powered it back on. And it's going crazy. But y'all saw me get this at 5 and below. This is the first piece of furniture I purchased actually for the room. Not the first I picked out. Honestly, the last I picked out. But the first I purchased because I couldn't let her go. Will it stay purple? You and me both. You would think I was popular or something. All the notifications that phone is. Okay, I'm silent now. But we have this. Now, problem number one. We had to get rid of the box to fit it in the car because I bought it on such a whim. We were getting stuff from my sister's dorm, and then I saw her and I couldn't let her go. Number two, we could not locate any instructions in the box. So I'm going off of video of the front of the box to see what it's supposed to even look like. Hopefully that works. Now we have screws and beams. So I have the screwdriver. I'm being called. I'm back. My sister was just calling to let me know she made it back into her room for the gym. Back to this. Now it's actually way bigger than it looks on camera. It's basically my height. I'm a little, my computer's just taller than it. So it's 5 feet tall. So we're gonna try to make something happen. Brooklyn the Builder at your service. All right. Goodness gracious. And if I do end up spray painting this, it will be gold, but I'll give the purple a chance to not look crazy because my room's gonna be pastels anyway, so the purple will go. It's just that it's gonna be the only pastel furniture I have is the thing. Well, would you look at that? It's basically already put together. I thought it was over with for me. It's basically already put together. I just need to do something to the top. Oh, I don't even need a screwdriver. It comes with that L-shaped thingy. It's not, now it's not, it sure is wriggly now. It comes with this L thing that all of my beds have come with. An anchor, don't know where that goes. And a bunch of little screws. No, hold on now. Let's get right there. Now, what am I doing? Is a question. And this fits, but what are the extra two for? We'll just go with what we know. There's a bunch of screws. L-shaped thing.
Luna is free.
Now we're gonna tighten it with this L thing. Oh my goodness. Now here's something. Now what do I do with all of this? There's even a nail. I don't know what that's about. There's holes down here. These aren't long enough. I think it's for down here. Ow. Now I just have this, I have an extra nail, which I assume is just in case one goes missing. And then I have this long pointy nail and an anchor, I guess, so you could just anchor it to the wall. They do have a hole up here for that. I'm presuming, let me see if the nail fits. They have a nail to anchor it to the wall, but I'm not going to be climbing this thing, so I don't think I'm going to anchor it to my wall. But there you go. There she blows. Furniture piece number 1 down. Brooklyn the Builder does it again. See you when something else happens. Okay, we are here. It is January 29th, the day after my birthday. And I ordered this TV stand 2 days ago. Not expecting it to be here in the month of January, but here we are. It arrived very quickly. And it arrived before the shipping window that it told me it would arrive in even came. So it says it's 18.2 kilograms. I think that's a lie. It is so heavy. And I can lift basically 40 pounds. This ain't no 40 pounds. This is not 40 pounds. I'm just saying that right now. They lied. But I'm about to move this to the laundry room. And that's the update so far. I ordered the Amazon stuff and the She Who Shall Not Be Named in This Home and stuff 2 days ago. So that's why I was like, I was not expecting anything to arrive. I do have Prime, but I wasn't expecting this particular item to arrive this quick. I was expecting the paints too. She Who Shall Not Be Named, it's arriving quick too. I don't know if they've snapped back completely after the holidays, but She Who Shall Not Be Named, y'all know it takes forever to come in, and it's telling me it's coming way before the shipping window too. So I am confused to say the least, but I'm about to struggle to carry this. But here we go. Hello, it is still January 29th, and another package has arrived. So we're gonna open her. Another one has arrived early. It's also Amazon. Now I didn't bring the super big one inside, the TV stand. I didn't bring that in, so this probably could have been outside and it just went unnoticed. You know, if I checked my Amazon, I would have known it was delivered. Okay, what I got is this. It is the white indoor-outdoor paint because I just want to touch up my baseboards, that's all. So that's what this is for. It looks so little, but It's 8 fluid ounces for metal, wood, and more. And I know it seems really little, but when I looked up how much paint you need to certain spaces, it says to paint an entire small bathroom, you only needed 1 gallon of paint. So I feel like this should cover a small-ish room's baseboards, right? You see where I'm getting at? But it was only $8, so it wouldn't be terrible if I needed to get another one. But that's what arrived. See you at the next delivery. Hello, it is whatchamacallit. It is January 31st, and I have a package from She Who Shall Not Be Named or Promoted. Surprise to me too. Nothing, I got no notification, and I ordered this the same day I ordered Amazon, so like days ago. Why is it here? I don't know. I don't even know what's in here, but I know the only thing I ordered is stuff for my room redesign. So let's get up. And this definitely is not everything. But, oh my gosh. Number one, my cork board, y'all, to put pictures on. And I was about to say, they played me because it's just a piece of cardboard in the middle, but the front, they made it look like a cork board texture. So that's something. So that's item number one right in here. Everything else is right here. And, oh, I was about to read them again. I was about to say, they advertised that it came with pins. They're right there. You get very little, but here's item number one. Number two, whatever this is. Oh my gosh. It's my curtains. I'm stealing some from my mom because, as I said, I told y'all she's redesigning her room too. But I wanted these for the center. Oh my gosh. They're like, it said it was Japanese style linen. Look at her. Hold on. I got 2 of them. But are these gonna drag on my floor? I read the dimensions, I promise. And here she is. Oh my gosh, this is her middle. The lightly sheer one. Because y'all see I have sheer curtains in the middle. It's from the middle. But Japanese style linen. I ordered 2, so here's the second one. And that's everything that has arrived so far. These curtains and this cork board, for some reason, they had to have been in America already, right? But I got no notification that it was coming at all, so we'll see. I guess things are just gonna be coming randomly, because when I checked She Who Shall Not Be Named, it said my stuff was gonna be here to February 10th, so I guess they just meant the rest of it. I don't know, but surprise. The storage it goes until it's time to decorate. Hi, well, it is now February 1st, 10:29 p.m. Now nothing arrived, but we went out today and I saw this item in Burlington like a week or 2 ago, and I was like, you know what, I'll come back and get it if I cannot find better wall art. And I didn't find better wall art in the week and a half for a better price. So went back and got it. It was $30, but I think it's worth it. The wall art is for this wall. It's pretty much going to be going where that print is. But it is. I'm reorganizing my room as well. But she's going to be going right here, if you can imagine that. Imagine, as you can see, it was only $30. This is the next thing for the room redesign that has made its way into the home. And another thing, these you will have seen them in my vlog. Yes, you will have seen them in my regular vlog. But because I didn't get them with the intention of them being decor, I just wanted them. But they're gonna end up being decor, so I could also include them. But these I thrifted and I did not pay for. I had a thrifting budget for my birthday and I didn't pay for these items, but they are going to end up being decor. So item number one is this CD player. It also plays FM radio, but it is this CD player, as you can see. So that's gonna end up being decor too. None of this stuff is like cleaned or anything yet, but have a few. There's a lot of them, but these are also going to end up being a decor. Okay, okay. When you open it up for y'all, they are all facing the same way, make it easy for me. Okay, but are also going to end up ultimately being decor, so I'll include them. Oh my goodness. I got VHS tapes. Yeah, a tape included. That VCR, obviously you have to get lucky to get them because I thrifted all of this. But still, the VCR came from a Goodwill and it was $5. And these came from America's thrift store and they were all $1.50 a piece, tape and all in there. So I'll go through and show you the tapes I got. But I got Aladdin, and they are all in there. But I got Aladdin, The Princess Diaries, Land Before Time 4. We love Land Before Time in this house. And Neverending Story. But Pocahontas, Snow White, Cinderella, and The Little Mermaid. All VHS. So these are going to be for display on Aladdin Took a Tumble. These are going to be for display. And now I have a DVD player, a CD player now, and we have a player. I'm just not sure if it still works. So I have to locate it, see if it still works, and see if I have to get myself a new one so I can watch these tapes. But look at it. So that's the decor I have purchased today on February 1st. We're hoping to have finished putting together my entire room the middle of March. We shall see, but I've pretty much purchased everything besides little knickknacks. And these are the first of the knickknacks I have unintentionally purchased for the room. But we love it. So that's everything, and I'm about to go put this away in storage. And we're still waiting for the main shipment from She Shop, who she named. Still says it's going to be here February 3rd to February 10th. But that's mostly everything. And then I'm going to start slowly DIYing things so it can, you know, get together. But this room, I just wanted to do a little bit of context. With this room, for some of my decor items to save money, since my mom is redecorating at the same time, I'm looking through her stuff she doesn't want anymore, and I'm deciding what I want to take into my room. Like with her bedside tables, I have adopted them. Her paintings in the living room, I have adopted them. We're gonna go over them when they come here, but with the stuff like that, since I'm doing that, I'm basically on her timeline. So until she finds items to replace those items, I cannot put my room together officially because I won't have them, you know? You get what so until she finds one of those items, I cannot start my room. Once she does, then I can, but I can get things and start DIYing the stuff that I need to DIY. But I still haven't purchased the paint because Walmart.com, it was gonna just be cheaper to go in store and pick up the paint, so that's what I'm going to do. But you know, I got the spray paint because that was cheaper on Amazon. But that's the reason this is such an adult process. But once I'm in the clear, I'm going to get the room together, and I am planning everything by myself because I want it to be a surprise. This is my passion project. If you didn't know me, I have a passion project that keeps me occupied. I hyperfixate on something. It's cleaning, deep cleaning something, but I have deep cleaned everything and there's nothing left. So my new passion project is redecorating my room so that it actually matches my personality and not the sad middle school me. Wait, no, sad early high school me. So that's what we're going to do. So now I gotta film the segment for my birthday vlog because I obviously did it all in the same day, but I gotta put this up first in a different room because I don't want to take up my space. But yeah, you get what you get it. See you when I have the next item. So y'all, it is 4/28. What day? February 7th. And I come to you looking like somebody's verbally abusive mother because the rest of the who shall not be named, decorations has arrived. But it has arrived. It is right there. And we are about to unbox it. I think it's everything. I'm not really sure because I didn't really check. I think it's everything else. Me and the bears are ready, okay? Let's get into it. Should I turn on the light? Maybe I'll turn on a light for some razzle dazzle. Should I turn it up? I don't know. Dazzling you. So let's get into this. And I ordered all this stuff January 27th, I believe. I need scissors. And once I open all this, it's going straight into the closet of our at-home gym because I'm keeping the decor until I put it all in my room. Okay, so this is what it's looking like up in there. That is what it's looking like up in there. Okay. So that's where I'm keeping it all. And the gym is just my brother's old room. We turned it into a gym this year. But he's been moved out for over a year, but we turned it into a gym this year. Okay, item number one. No particular order, just what I grabbed first. This, which is going to be my rug. Okay, so this is my rug. Oh my goodness. And I am tracking, and I'm gonna tell y'all the price of this room remodel that I'm doing. Well, I am paying out of pocket, so it can't be that expensive. But I'm gonna tell y'all the price of the big stuff, and then like gonna do the total price I spent on everything. So here's the rug. Smells like a factory. The product may have a slight odor. Please wash and ventilate for a period of time. When the carpet is unfolded, creases naturally disappear over time. Okay. Whoa, it's the same. It's taller than me, which is surprising because I think this thing was like 10, 15 bucks. What did it look like? I need to tell y'all. I did make an entire scale model of my room. It's to the 18th, so everything in the room is divided by 18 so it could fit in the page in centimeters. It's to the 18th centimeter. Is that how you say it? I don't know. So I did that so when I picked sizes for stuff, I knew exactly how it would fit and look, because I was not gonna waste my money and have it not fit right or look right, you know? I was very anal, but you know, see it on the page and you see it in real life, it's still kind of shocking. But you know, like the perfect size, I think. Hold on, let me turn. That is how it looked on my picture. Oh my gosh, that is how it looked. But here she is. She's a baddie and she's very plush. This is what the backside looks like. She's very plush. I could use this as a big old yoga mat, honestly. I'm gonna stand on that as we continue. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. Yes. Okay, now here's this. This is luckily a zip one. Which way is open? Okay, it actually opened that time. So this looks like it's a skirt for me, but it's a bed skirt. A bed skirt, which I don't know how that's gonna work because I really wanted a bed skirt, but I was like, you know, I have a day bed, so it's kind of hanging a little weird in certain places. I was like, you know, to trim it on the corners, but this is a bed skirt. And seeing the bed skirt dangle next to the rug is it's giving me the fairy princess vibes I wanted. I want this to be a fairy princess room. That is what we're going for. But this is the bed skirt. She's very nice. She has this band that's supposed to go in the back, which will go along the long part of the bed, obviously. But this is the bed skirt. So let me stick this back. Honestly, the hardest part of picking decor I've encountered so far, everything else has been easy to pick, but picking out my bedding, that was so stressful. Like finding the right bedding. And luckily on She Who Shall Not Be Named, the bedding is really cheap. So honestly, I could afford beddings for each season if I wanted. Because the bedding I got was like $12. That was a lot. But here's the bedding, now that we're speaking of it. Now that I'm looking at the bag, I'm gonna tell y'all if it's everything, but I don't think it's everything. So here's the bedding. Oh my gosh. Look at it with the rug. Do you see the vibes? Do you see them? Are you seeing them? Okay, but so the sheets, it came with pink sheets. I don't know if I'm gonna get my own sheets or use the pink sheets, but here's the 2 pillow shams it came with. Very nice and very kind. Oh my gosh, there's bunnies on this. Well, I guess it goes with my name. I did not know there was bunnies on it. You see, I didn't look close enough. The pictures were far away in the ad, okay? But I wanted it to just be a lot of pastel colors, but still naturey. That's pretty much what I wanted. And I also didn't know it was pink on the other side, but yeah, that's, yeah. And then here's the comforter. Now, I did say comforter, but where's the stuffing? You know? It's like, oh no, that's the best. I just say, I know they didn't put the stuffing in a different bag, but it says it's a comforter, but there's no stuffing up in there. It's kind of like a really thick sheet. And I'm looking and there's not a place to open it. So I think it's just a really thin comforter. Like, hold on, can you see? I don't know if you can see, but like I can see the circle of the ring light through it. That's probably why it was like $12, huh? But fact about me is I actually do not sleep under my comforter. I sleep under throw blankets every night. So even in college, like even in my dorm, when I was complaining about it being ice cold every night because my air conditionings were working overtime, I still only slept under the throw. I think when it's extra cold, I'll sleep under the comforter, but I don't know, it's just so heavy. So, you know, it's work, but it's kind of weird that there's no stuffing in it. And where did the bunnies come from? Anyways, here's the comforter. She was $12, so anything is a win. Like, you know, yeah, sheet. I'm gonna stuff this back a little bit. Okay, whatever it is. Oh, this is been ripped open a little bit. But this is my semi wall decor. Ooh, that is Funkatron. That is funky. It's somehow smells industrial and fishy at the same time. It really stinks. Oh my gosh. But this is, woo! This is leafage. It's kind of, this isn't what I was expecting. And I looked at the size and things like that, but I was like, you know, it's looking a little skimpy. I did order 2 just to be safe. Why are both of them busted open? This one's just as funky as the other one. But I did order 2. So these are going on the wall. But you see the fairy princess vibe I'm going for. Do you see it? It's starting to come together. Okay, this, there seems to be 2 of them. I'm not 100% sure what they are. So let's get together. I'm not gonna open both, obviously, but there's 2 of them. Smells fine. The heck? Oh, okay. So I know what these are. These are my under the bed storage containers because a notorious design flaw of my room, admittedly my fault because I did pick out the things in here. I picked out the stuff and the vibe and my mom like made it a room, but a notorious problem of this room is my storage issues. I have nowhere to put anything. So I got 2 under the bed storage bags to like put things, you know. They're really nice size. I think these were $5 a piece. So there's 2 of these. I don't have a time putting this stuff back in the bags. Truly. These, oh my gosh, they're huge. Look at how big these things are, but they are double curtain rod holders because I'm gonna have double curtains. Y'all saw the curtains in my last one. The other curtains are some cream curtains that I'm taking from my mother, but because she's getting new ones. But these are huge, right? Like it's been sticking so far out from the wall. Hold on, like it's not normal, right? Let me look at my curtains I have right now. Like, this is crazy. And there is no other size option. But like, who curtains that stick this far out from the wall? Or am I tripping? Maybe I am. If that's what I got, the double frame right up, I'll take it out so y'all can see. But it came with the nails and wall anchors. I've never used a wall anchor in my life. But you know, I'm going to be a strong, independent woman. I want to put this whole room together by myself. So I better get used to it, I guess. But here it is. That's long, isn't it? Like, imagine that sticking out the wall. Like, it's as wide as my head. I feel like curtains don't usually stick out that far. But it's very sturdy. And these, I'm spray painting these gold. I'm not really sure. But I just picked the cheapest color because I might be spray painting them gold anyways. Already we got the spray paint. So, okay, what is this tiny thing? Oh my gosh, it's so little. This is not really what was advertised, I would say, but I could have looked closer. But this is definitely my tiny little sunset lamp. But you know, more sense than what was in the picture because this thing was like $1 to $2. But it's a sunset lamp. Let me plug it up and see what it looked like. Hold on. I don't even know where I could plug this up. To the computer. Oh my goodness, why is it green? Sunset Beyond. But why, can y'all see that? Why is it green? What do I do about that? Why does it even have the capabilities of being green? It's not giving sunset. So, I don't know why it's green, but you know what? Maybe I'll figure that out. This I'm gonna try to figure out before I put it back, because if it don't turn sunset, it is getting returned after they put I don't know when they're gonna get it back, because you know, USPS ban, it's been lifted, but you know, it take a couple weeks to be actually taken effect, you know, the reliftment. So is it both ways or just our way? I don't know. Okay, next. Oh, this is the flowers. I wanted them to be pastel. They're kind of more dull than pastel, but they go with this. It stinks so bad. Oh my goodness, it stinks so bad, but they go together. I'll take one out. It's kind of hot in here too, in my room. By kind of, I mean it is hot in my room. Okay, might have to pull out some hot glue skills because where are the clips? I could have sworn they had clips. They definitely had clips in the picture. These are just flowers. Just like literally what I need, just heads of flowers. Why would I need that? So mini fail number 2. Look, it's pretty purple rose. But it looks like I'm gonna be hot gluing. That's more work than was necessary. If I knew they were gonna come without the clips, you know, I would have just gotten some. Oh, I would have just gotten the flowers that were like them on Amazon. They cost a little more, but at least they had clips, you know? So these are my twinkle lights. These were all supposed to go together, these 3. So the stinky leaves, the flowers, and the lights. And they're all gonna be over my bed on the wall behind you. And it's nice because that's the wall you see when you walk in. But these are my lights. I ordered 2 of them. I ordered 2 of them because I was scared that it might be too small, you know? I was like, you know what, I'll get 2. And if it's not too small, I'll just have the extra twinkly wall. So, and costed basically nothing. But I believe these are the ones that my sister had in her dorm that she didn't bother unraveling. So I knew how skinny the wire was going to be. But they're wire twinkle lights. I'm going to have to buy a bunch of USB boxes because I have USB boxes, but not this many. I was hoping it would just have a plug at the end. I guess you don't know what country is going to be ordering it. So it's probably easier to do a USB. I do get that. But here she is. Hold on. I'm not gonna unravel it today. Maybe I should unravel one just so I know how much I'm getting. Like, how is this gonna be? I know it's gonna hit the floor, but I need to know how wide it is. Okay, so this is how wide, and I did, okay, so this is how wide. It's definitely not gonna cover the whole wall, which was what I was worried about. So I am glad that I did it too. Yeah. Okay, yes, we're gonna plug it up into my computer once again and see how she glows. Ooh, she definitely glows. It's gonna be pretty. I'm gonna unravel one just so you can see. Oh, this is an easy unravel. She acted like it was gonna be, she did talk about it like it was the hardest thing in the world to unravel them, but they unravel just like that. Oh my gosh. She was a fairy. She definitely was a fairy. Okay, now how to get this back all pretty like it was. Trying my best to not undo this coil, guys. But she was definitely a fairy. And when they on their course, they're very cheap to replace. Now I'm going to say this once again. I do not endorse she who shall not be named. I do not endorse it if you can afford otherwise. Me, I am broke. So if you are broke like me, I would recommend, and not only if you are broke like me, I would recommend, but you have to also, like me, if you order from them, please make sure it is not for fast fashion reasons. The stuff I order that from she who shall not be named is used for years on end and taken care of. So please just do your best in whichever ways you can, budget-wise and lifestyle-wise, to reduce waste. Because like this, my room that I'm not keeping, it's either going to other rooms. A lot of my room decor I am reusing from other places in the house that is being redecorated, and I'm going to do my best to donate leftover stuff. So, you know, my stuff in my room I'm keeping. Like, the only thing that is leaving my room per se is these wall arts, leaving my curtains, my table I'm keeping because I use it for my gaming station, so that I'm keeping. So the only thing that's leaving is my curtains. My entertainment center is going to my sister's room because I got a new one, and you know, that's the only thing that's leaving. Is my only thing that is, yeah, the only thing in my room currently that is not going to be reused in some way is my curtains and my comforter. Hold on, my sister is calling. Oh my god. The call is finished. I don't remember what I was saying. Well, but just try to be as environmentally friendly as possible as you can within your budget and lifestyle range. Because with me, my room decor could not be possible without she who shall not be named and Amazon and other things like that. Just basically just be mindful with what you purchase and make sure that it will be used and loved for a long time. No meaningless purchases is what I'm saying. And if you can afford better, buy better. So this is the last thing in the bag, and I know exactly what this is. Now, if you've seen my closet or look close, my closet's open in a lot of videos, but if you look close up in there, you can see all of my stuffed animals over the years. I never throw them away because every last one of them, I've either won at a fair or they're a gift, and I never throw away gifts. They're all my children. They all have names. So all of them are up there just living life, chilling. But I was like, you know what? It will probably be smarter to have more storage space. So I remember my sister offered to crochet this for me, but she never ended up doing it. And she has a busy life now. She's back in school, so I wouldn't make her. But I remembered, and I was like, you know what? Maybe they have it, and they did, and it was very cheap. So maybe they have it on She Who Shall Not Be Named, and they did, and it was very cheap. So it comes with these anchors and these little thingy things. I have these because my chandelier up there, which is also being repurposed, I'm just gonna I'm gonna spray paint it gold, which it was pink, but we spray painted it silver, so it's gonna be spray painted again. But it has the same little hook things holding it. But this is a hammock, a crocheted hammock. And I know these little wooden things, and my sister was gonna crochet this for me, but that was a while back that she offered. But here it is. And she'll have to buy the yarn and do it for me. It's just a labor, and y'all know I wouldn't be paying, so why would I make her do that? But here's this little hammock, and I'm gonna put it in this corner where the chandelier is, and my stuffed animals are going to live in the corner of my room. Do you see the vision? And it goes with the fairy princess boho vibe. So that's where it's gonna be. It's a nice size. It's literally like, this yarn is like a rope, so it should be sturdy enough to hold my children, y'all. Come on now. And why are these little, notice, why are these little hook things blue? It's kind of cute that they're blue. And you go with the pastel vibe, so I won't have to. Technically, I'm making all the metal in this room gold. I'm even going to be spray painting my lamp because it's silver and I want to keep it. You can't really afford another one. Why is that sunset lamp green? That don't even make no sense. The more I think about it, the more it just don't seem right. Why is that? Why is it green? But where's the other end? I just had it. I only have 2 ends. What's going on? Where's the third hoop? Oh, but here it is, and it's going to be in the corner holding it. So that's the last thing in here. Let me grab my phone and make sure if everything actually came. Where's my other phone? Here it is. So we're gonna see if this is actually everything I ordered, because I just want to know if I have to wait, if I'm waiting for another delivery, because I would have assumed that this was everything if the other one didn't come so early, but it did. Okay, let's see. Go to She Who Shall Not Be Named nor Promoted. I'll tell you one thing, I might shop from this place out of desperation, but she will never be a sponsor of me. And then I'm gonna call my mom and show her all of this stuff because I'm just excited, because we're both decorating at the same time. Let's see, it is hot. So got the leaves, got the flowers. Speaking of the flowers, let me click them, because did they or did they not have clips? And they look more vibrant online too. Definitely gonna have to hot glue them. Maybe I just assumed they had clips because the Amazon ones did. My fault. The sunset lamp. Oh my gosh, the sunset lamp does have a lot of colors now that I look at it, and green is one of them. So maybe, how do you change it then? How do you change it then? There's not a button on this. The sunset lamp, the rug, the storage containers, both of them, the lights, the hammock, the comforter that has surprise bunnies on it, the curtains that arrived last time, the bulletin board that arrived last time, the curtain rod holders. That's everything. Why do I feel like, oh, the bed skirt? That's everything. It looks like. Why does it feel like I received way more than that? I don't know. But yes, everything is here. So now everything I've ordered last time is here, and everything I paid for, so everything that has arrived besides the painting, and everything that has arrived besides the painting and the painting from Burlington and the purple shelf from Five and Below. The Burlington painting, as y'all remember, was $30, and the Five and Below shelf was 20 bucks. It was 15 or 20 bucks. I have it written down. But besides that, this whole order, the Amazon and the She Who Shall Not Be Named order, which is most of my decorations for my room, that altogether cost 267 bucks. So very good for a pretty much entire room redecoration. The only thing well, I'm not really going to be ordering stuff unless it's from Amazon right now, especially with the shipping situation. So all my stuff is pretty much going to be from Amazon if I get something from Amazon. I know I need to get paint from Walmart because y'all know Walmart.com, shipping was weird. So I'm gonna just go in person and get it, but I just need to get the wall paint, got the baseboard paint. So finalize my wall color, get the paint, and then I need to, after that, I'm just going to be getting little knickknacks because everything big, I've gotten it. I've gotten my wall art, I've gotten the furniture, everything. From now on, I just need to get the wall paint and start my DIYs. And once the room comes together, I'm going to be decorating this room. I'm hoping over a 5-day span. I'm gonna start on a Monday and hopefully by that Friday I'm finished, because I'm gonna have to do it while my sister is at school because I want it to be a surprise for everybody. And I'll just tell my parents not to walk up in here. And I know one night when I paint this room, I'm definitely going to have to sleep in the gym or on the sofa, but most likely in the gym. I'll just move my mattress in there because I have to repaint my bed frame. It's gonna be a whole process, but thank y'all for joining me on it. This is gonna be a long video and I'm gonna hate editing it, I already know. But we are majority done buying stuff right now. So this entire room remodel is going to be less than 400 bucks, I believe, which is definitely, I think this is the most money I've ever spent on myself. I usually like to spend my money on gifts and groceries, so this is very foreign to me. But here we are. So now y'all have seen it. I'm gonna pack it all up after I call my mom and show her every item like she wants to see it, but she doesn't. And then I'm going to pack everything up, put it in the gym closet with the rest of my decor that I've already gotten. And y'all are gonna see me, most likely, the only thing I have plans to do now is get the paint from Walmart. And I'm gonna do that closer to when it's actual decorating time, which is going to be towards the end of February, beginning of March. As I said before, my timeline for decorating this room is completely dependent on my mom, because she needs to find, I'm taking her nightstands because she's getting new ones because it doesn't go with her new decor. And I'm taking the living room paintings because she's getting new ones because they don't go with the decor, but they go with mine now. So whenever I finally decorate my room is completely dependent upon when she can find replacements for those items. Once she does is when I will be decorating my room, and that is, we're hoping that she will have found replacements. She's actively looking, but we're hoping she will have found them end of February, beginning of March. So that's when I'm expecting or hoping, praying to be able to decorate my room, because I'm pretty much done purchasing everything. And y'all know, and I've been listening to my CD player, radio. I got my tapes. It's gonna be a vibe in here, and I can't wait to live in it. I can't wait for the inside of me to match my room, to match my heart. This room used to match my heart, but we learn and we grow. I'm 23 now, I'm not 16, so we gotta change the vibe with it. So see y'all, whatever I'm able to do first is when y'all will see me. Well, hello everyone. I am here officially for the final haul of this video, the final haul of the items. Now this stuff actually arrived 3 days ago, but I'm doing the haul now because I was busy because I was filming the Week in My Life special, but I am ready to film the official final items. There's only one item that hasn't come in yet, and it is coming in on my deadline Friday, which is kind of poetic, but not really. But it's coming in on the last day, and it is the new decorative plate for my light switches. So that's coming Friday, and that's the only thing you will not be seeing right now and in this video. It'll be the last thing I add to my room, I think. So everything came in this haul today came from Walmart and Amazon, and this haul was literally just finishing touch things. The only main thing I got was the paint because the big mishap that happened with the paint, the paint I got on clearance turned out to be clear, so I needed to hurry up and get paint. And when I was trying to get paint before, it was not available to be shipped, but when I ordered a couple days ago, it was available to be overnighted, so it was just meant to be. I am rocking with the color I picked, but all of the stuff that I've gotten for my room, I've put in here. It has a few extra stuff in here because I cleared out my entertainment center yesterday. So some of the entertainment center stuff is in here, but that's still decor. You get what I'm saying. So I'll start with, you know what? It was all from Walmart.com and Amazon. I only got 3 things from Walmart.com, so we'll start with that. As you see, I got these 2 cans of paint. I'm counting this as one thing that I got. I got these 2 cans of paint, and since I was limited to what could be overnighted, I wanted a nice cream color for the room, and I've chosen this antique white, and I'm hoping it gives the vibe I want it to give. I wanted it to be like a kind of warm cream, but you know what? I'm okay with whatever, because at least the walls won't be black and blue. So I'm working with what I've got. So I got 2 gallons of this from Walmart. Literally just 100 push pins. I call them thumbtacks, but 100 count of thumbtacks. And I needed these because I need to hang up stuff like this. I need to hang up with the push pins. Maybe some like paint, basically stuff like just wall decor and stuff like that. I need the push pins to hang up, so that's what I'm going to be using to hang that up. And then the last thing I got from Walmart was this mirror. Here she is, the star of the show. I can tell you, it is so hard to see my feet when my whole outfit. So the problem's about to be solved. I'm gonna have a full body mirror. So that's very exciting. And the reason I had to get this was because the mirror that my mom was gonna let me have, the dog murdered brutally. So I had to get that one last minute, but it was only $7. And usually they only have the white and black ones in person, but online they had a gold option, which is perfect because the hardware in my room is gold. Now we're gonna switch to the stuff I got on Amazon. Number 1 from Amazon is this Gorilla Glue heavy duty construction adhesive. This was the only amount they had, and it wasn't expensive or anything, but it's 9 fluid ounces. And I just wanted to use this to, 1, fill holes from stuff that has been hung up in the past in my room. Mainly my curtain rods. Everything else isn't framed, so it's being held up by thumbtacks. So it didn't leave big holes or anything, but this is mostly for stuff like that. And my chandelier that's hanging is probably gonna leave a hole in the ceiling, a small one, so fill that up. But I mainly got this for my bed frame, because if you have a metal bed frame, they just start giving out, and mine is 3 years old, I believe. So she's in the beginning phases of growing through it. Just so it doesn't break down, I got this because there's some of the welding parts that have popped free and are doing their own thing. So I'm gonna glue them back because I didn't give them permission to do that. Spray, which is perfectly the same color gold. Somehow everything ended up the same gold, which is a miracle and a blessing because I wasn't even checking for it. But after everything came in, I was like, wow, it's really all the same color gold. But I got an extra can because I have a few things I need to spray paint still. And the bed took up more spray paint than I was expecting, especially since this can of spray paint, it has a good bit of spray paint in it, but it got jammed for some reason. So that was also a heavy hit to the spray paint supply. I'm gonna still try to use it. Maybe it unjammed itself over time, but we shall see. Now I got this, the star of the show. I tried it out. I saw the reviews and I was like, you know what, I'll just try it. I don't have anything to lose. No rinsing Folex instant carpet spot remover. I saw this and I was like, you know what, I'll try it. It gives you 32 fluid ounces and it was really cheap. So you know what, I don't have anything to lose by getting it. When I tell you it is a miracle worker, the stains literally disappear and you don't even have to scrub them. So I am very excited about that. And since I didn't know the stains came up so easy, I got a 2-pack of these scrub brushes to also work on my carpet with because, so I got 2 of these. The other one is in my room. They both came in the box because you tried out the spray. But it is amazing because the carpets have been through a lot because before I had this bedroom, me and my sister shared a room. And when I tell you we were menaces to a carpet, we were menaces to a carpet. Multiple cups of juice spilled every day. So the carpet has been through a lot and I'm just trying to give her a new lease on life while I have her because these rooms aren't going to be carpeted forever. It's just carpeted for now and I want it to look its best while it's still a carpet. Next item, I got this 4-pack of painter's tape on Amazon as well because I want the lines to be clean, crisp, beautiful. So that's what I'm going for. So I got this as well. And it was also very cost efficient and it came with 4 whole rolls, which is very good. I'm looking at this because it says it's a 3-piece, but there's clearly 4 in here, or whatever. And then I obviously needed the paint supplies for the paint, which is this was $15. And then I felt really played. It's a 11-piece. I felt really played because then when I looked at a listing again, there was an 8 count that was $9, so I feel really played. I didn't need this many pieces, but that's whatever. But this comes with 1 roller 9-inch frame, 2 naps 9 inches, a half roller covers. That could mean less to me. That couldn't mean less to me. 1 roller 4-inch frame, 2 naps 4-inch by 1/2 inch roller covers, 1 paintbrush 2 inches, 1 tray, 1 high density foam brush, 1 stir, I think they mean stir stick, and 1 paint can opener. That's fine, give me a paint can opener. I didn't know that. I see it in there. And there's a QR code in there for some reason. But I got this as well because obviously I needed that. It was still cheaper than the options on Walmart. And lastly, I think this is the last. Oh wait, no, it's not the last thing. The last thing is in here still. This, I got the gold curtain rod. So she's kind of skinty minty, isn't she? I hope this is long enough. Why did it come with this pencil? It came with a tiny half red pencil. I don't know what that's about. Maybe they think I'm going to be really smart and measure things. I don't know, but I appreciate the free pencil as well. I did not see that before. But it is this. Hopefully it's long enough because I do have double windows, as y'all see in the back of my vlogs all the time. But it is this gold. Turned out the same gold as everything else. Perfect. And I have another curtain rod and it's black, but I'm literally only gonna spray paint the ends of it because I cannot be bothered. I'm not paying for two when I already have one, you know? And they are the same design, so they match. And luckily for me, the spray paint is the exact same color. So that works. And then the last thing I got, I believe, is this. It is a 5-pack of plug covers because my other plug covers have paint all over them. So I was like, you know what? Since I'm getting a new decorative light switch cover, I might as well treat myself to new plug covers as well. And this comes with it's a 5-pack, and which is the perfect amount of plugs I have in my room because I have exactly 5 plugs. So it came with 5, of course, this is a 5-count, and it was surprisingly cheap. I was expecting if this was hardware for a house, it would be expensive. This was really cheap. So perfect. And that was the last thing I bought. And that is the official and last haul of That is the official last haul of this video. Now the official first day of decoration, and I have to finish moving stuff out of my room before we go to the store to exchange the clear paint that I have. Hello, it is officially day 1 of my week remodeling this bedroom. Very exciting. I have Victorious on, ignore it. Yesterday, I cleared my entertainment center. I cleared it, so it only needs to be moved. Now I'm going to do this and this. It is Sunday, April what? Oh my goodness, I'm tripping over paint cans. It is Sunday, April 13th. And I want this room to be done by Friday afternoon completely. The reason we are moving stuff today is because I would like to paint Monday morning, and the room needs to be dry enough for me to hang up my new curtains so I can sleep in here tonight, because my room faces the front yard, so I cannot sleep in here without curtains. So unless I want to sleep just in the living room or in the gym, it's gonna work. So I'm doing this ahead of time. It is, did I say the time? It is 3:39. Take my word for it. And I'm doing this now because we have to go to the store later, which is also part of what I'm saying. Hold on, it's also irrelevant because I have 3 of these. Now, you will have heard in the last video, you have heard how I had a trouble with paint. I was at Walmart on March 20th shopping for the basket I got from my sister for her 21st birthday. I got this basket for her, and I was in the clearance section and I saw these cans of paint, okay, each $10 a piece, okay? And I'm like, perfect, because paint was the last thing I needed pretty much to start on the room. And I was like, perfect. And I saw like they had these little spilled sections on the top of the cans, and it looked like the color that I wanted. So I got all 3 of them, and then I was like, you know what, let me just make sure that they're the right color. And I went in this corner of my room and swatched them, and they are completely clear, pretty much, besides a slight white tint. And it turns out that they are completely untinted paints. And I was like, you know what, that's no problem, because a lot of places tint paint for free, right? Wrong. A lot of places do tint paint for free, but they do not tint this brand. So I have 3 completely useless cans of paint. So there you go. So I have to return them because my 30 days are almost up to return them, pretty much, considering it's April 13th. So I need to return them really quickly. And today's day for that. We're also going shopping a little bit. Well, I'm going to take y'all with me because this is part of the journey, returning these paints. But I need to move the big stuff out of my room so I can start bright and early tomorrow with painting. So I'm gonna do that, and that's why I have y'all. I'm gonna move the stuff. I would film myself moving the stuff, but you know, I'm gonna try to film it, but I don't have multiple cameras. I literally only have this phone to film with. So, you know, it's not gonna be the best footage at all, really. But we are officially starting the stuff. So day one is officially started. Hoping to finish this in 6 days time. You know, they are able to do it on TV. Yes, they have a team, and it's gonna be just me doing this. But you know, I have charisma. I have spunk. You know, so I can do this. But I'm gonna go film a haul right now. It is day 2 of the remodel. We are officially starting. I'm in clothes. I don't mind getting paint on. This shirt is stained and these shorts are very old and they ride up. So I can only wear them under skirts and stuff. So I never just wear them by themselves. So this is the outfit, and I have my old shoes from I think like 9th grade that aren't my style anymore. And we're ready to get started. It is 10:45 in the morning. I've finished moving everything else out of the room except for the chandelier and my dream catcher because they're high up and I need a ladder, which is going to be the pull ladder by my Strike of Genius that I said in the last video. But it is time. I've moved out the rest of the stuff I could reach without the ladder. I've moved in my paint supplies, and now it's time to officially start. I haven't eaten yet, but I don't usually eat this early in the day. So I'm gonna try to eat closer to noon unless I get too hungry, because I also don't usually wake up this early, so it's easier to eat later in the day. And I am hungry right now, but you get the ticket. But I have, along with the paint supplies, I have this. It's this Swiffer thing that's meant to pick up pet hair, but I'm using it as a rag to get cobwebs up in the corners. It's only a little bit, but I don't want it to get stuck in the paint, so I'm just gonna do it. It is time to put this blueprint into motion. So it is time. I've got a couple tools. I'm a handy woman. Have I ever been handy a day in my life? Yes, for 2 days when I built this bed frame from the box and took it apart and rebuilt it to paint it. Those were the 2 days I was handy in my life. And you know what? I'm about to be handy for a week. Anyways, I'm not gonna be talking much, but we got to take off these plug covers, and that is the first thing we are doing today. No, it's serious because I actually used the overhead light today. That never turns on. Let's get to it. Put the tape everywhere in the room pretty much. So you get the picture. I've put the tape everywhere, so now it's time to actually start painting. So I'm gonna grab my sheets that go with this non-fitted one and put it down on the floor because I have new sheets and everything. So that's gonna be my tarp, so to speak. So about to go get that and start painting. Hello everyone, I'm talking to you from the asylum that I'm in. Clearly, because that's what it looks like. Listen, the color is antique white. I wanted a cream color, but this was the only color that they had that I could afford and was as close to cream as possible. It is not completely white. It looks like it, but it's not. Trust me, it's not. It is now 7:43. I have to do the center of the ceiling. It's like a square around the boob light that is not, oh my goodness, stop falling over. That is not done. So day one was mainly just a painting day. I have to do that square in the center of the ceiling. Everything else is double coated. And I have to do the baseboards. When I tell you today has drained me, today has drained me. But as y'all just saw, I have this. I'm double curtain rodding my curtains with the curtains y'all saw in the hall in the last video. And my mom gave me her champagne colored curtains because the curtains I got were sheer. That's the reason I bought sheer curtains, because I already asked her for hers. And hopefully that'll bring in the cream vibes I want more so. So I got these double rod thingies. I can't remember if it's from Amazon or She Who Shall Not Be Named. It'll be in the, It's from the video, but I can't remember that far back. It was a while ago for me. So I got these. I have to put them up on the wall, but I'm going to do that when it's more dry because it's only been a couple minutes since I've painted it. But I'm talking to y'all because I have to hang these up. I have to put the curtains up, obvi. Firstly, so my family stops. Well, my mom got a sneak peek because obviously got to take the dog out. And I'm in the front of the house, so she couldn't help but see in my room. So they stopped getting sneak peeks. And so the entirety of the world stops getting sneak peeks at me through my windows. But the light switch, it was supposed to arrive on Friday, but it came today, which is perfect because since it's painting day and I had to take all of the covers off, I'm putting my new covers on today. And I could put the light switch on today too. So it came on the perfect day, honestly. So now I officially have everything that is going to be going in my room except, well, everything that I bought. The only things that are missing are the nightstands and the artwork that's going to go above my bed, because the artwork that's going to go above my bed is in the living room. And until my mom finds a replacement for it, it's gonna stay up there. And the nightstands, it's the same circumstance. They're her old nightstands, and until she orders her replacement, they're gonna stay in her room because obviously all her stuff is in there. They gotta stay in there. So that's gonna, whenever I get those, that's gonna be the official room. But this is the light switch. I only went decorative with the light switch. So I went plain white with the plug covers, as y'all saw, but with the light switch, I was like, it gotta match the vibe. And this was like, I'm gonna go over prices and everything, but this was $12 to $15, I believe. Ooh, it came with gold screws and everything. They went all out. Hold on. It came with gold screws too. They were like, listen, we're gonna match the aesthetic. But here it is. It is very sturdy, very thick, which is very nice. Look at that. This does not look like it's supposed to be in a Rapunzel's tower. That is too cute. So let's see if it fits the plug firstly. It should, but it kind of looks cute with the wall color as well. But in real life, looks like an asylum up in here. It looks like I'm going through a crisis and I was a danger to myself or others. That's what it looks like up in this room without anything. And for some reason, white is supposed to make the room look bigger, but for some reason, it looks smaller to me when it's white. That's just me. But that is too cute. So I'm gonna be putting that on as well. And it came with the matching gold screws. Too cute. 10 out of 10 purchase. I was worried about that one. I was like, maybe I'm wasting my money. But the amount of joy it saw me just sitting up there, the amount of joy it brought me, completely worth it, I must say. Completely. So I can't put my bed into position until I do the back baseboard. I'm going to be moving it back out of position. And I'm trying to think. I might not do the baseboards today because I was going to do them today because I didn't feel like cleaning the brush and stuff. But if I don't do them today, I'm hanging up everything tomorrow. Basically, my wall decor on the main wall and here and stuff like that. I'm hanging that up tomorrow. That's the projects for tomorrow. So I feel like I can do the baseboards then as well because I've been painting for almost 8 hours straight. That is back-breaking work. And I still have to do the center of my thing. I still have to do the center of my ceiling. So I think I'm going to do the baseboards tomorrow. The baseboards and my windowsill, I'm painting pure white. But I'm going to, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for it to dry a little bit. I think the top is dry enough for me to hang the curtains up. So obviously I'm going to take y'all along for that. But I have to take off the painter's tape, hang up my curtains so I can sleep in here, and put on my plug covers and my switch cover. You see on the door, that's where the dog stands. That's where she stood, and her paws, it caused that damage, but that's whatever. So I'm gonna put the plug covers on and things of that nature and hang up the curtains. And then I'm gonna move my TV back in here so I can Relax. I look like I got into a fight with the paint can and lost. It is truly sad. That's because you would be surprised about how much a paint roller flings paint everywhere. It's truly astounding. And I have a textured wall. So the wall was even harder to paint. Isn't that fantastic? Because it sure was for me. This was high intensity exercise. But the sun is pretty much set now because it is 7:52. So I gotta get a move on because you can, during the day, I kind of got away with it because the sun, it hit a little something. But in the dark, with my light on it here, babe, I might as well be on the first season of You. Girl, what are you doing in front of those windows? Get some curtains. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I had 2 cans of paint, as y'all can see. And this is all the paint I have left. And this is the second can of paint. And it is not even a fourth of the way empty. And I've done my entire room in 2 coats on my entire room with minus the center. Oh, you can see it minus the center. So I had the right amount of paint and I'm gonna use a hammer to close it so I can do touch-ups and keep the paint. And I do want to keep it. I'm gonna get my bang for my buck. I am, okay? So that's just the agenda for right now. Honestly, I feel like I should put, while I'm waiting for the paint to dry, when I did the second coat up here, I should have started on this wall knowing I was gonna be hanging stuff up. But I'm gonna wait for it to dry to touch a bit more. So the paintbrush just fell, luckily on the sheet. But I'm gonna wait for it to dry to touch more. So right now we are going to put the plug covers on, the brand new ones. Which, did I bring them in my room at all even? No, I didn't. So we gotta go get them. But I'm about to go get them and we are gonna put them on. Hi guys, it is late. I've showered and everything. As you can tell by my non-paintness, I do have shorts on. Looks weird. But I'll just break the news right now. I never got the curtains up. That's being held up by thumbtacks right now. The curtains were way too heavy for the rods. They were way too heavy. And it kept ripping them out of the wall violently. So I had to get more of those double holder things, nor my mole. And I had to get a rod actually long enough. So that is going to arrive at the latest on the April 16th, which is 2 days from now. Technically tomorrow because it is 2:04. I watched a little bit of TV since I've showered and everything, but I moved my bed into position on the wall I wanted it to be. I'm gonna have to move it out of position again because gotta do the baseboards. They're still not painted, so this bed is gonna be moved again tomorrow. But when I finally realized that that was not going to work, I painted the ceiling. I finished the ceiling. The chunk in the middle that wasn't painted, I did finish it. And you know what? I'm feeling my asylum room with the lights on. That's the sun lamp that I got from She Who Shall Not Be Promoted or Named. It was like $2 and I love it. I've been using it since it came in. I'm not gonna lie. I did not wait for the room remodel. This is the only thing from the room remodel I didn't wait to put in the room. It's on every day. It's been on every day for weeks. Okay. Since it came in, literally. So yeah, I'm in bed now. I am broken down. When I tell you broken down, my body hurts and I have 2 matching bruises on my shins from me balancing and trying not to fall off that ladder. So now I have 2 big shin bruises. Okay. That girl who was smiling and happy this morning when I was getting started and telling y'all what I was going to do today, I don't know her anymore. She doesn't exist anymore, okay? She has been through a lot. I'm a different girl now. Never to be the same. Ever. So, yeah, that's what this experience was. But you know what? The more I'm in my asylum room, it's growing on me. I think, asylum room. I still do feel like I'm in a padded. I have the ladder in here still with all the painting stuff on this wall. So, it's giving padded cell without the padding still. But you know what? That's okay. I don't know. I just want this room to be magical. I had Fairy Princess Wonderland in my mind and I'm freaked out. But the glimpse of the curtains I got before everything crumbled apart before my very eyes, it was really cute. And it made it, I'm just hoping, I'm truly hoping that when I put everything together, it gives what it gave in my head. I just expected the walls to be a warmer color, but listen, guys, listen. I was limited with what colors I could pick. The color I really wanted was country white, which is like this color but warmer. It has more of a tint to it, but that was not available for order. This was the only one, and I was like, at least it's not bright white. But I wasn't expecting this level of white. We're making her work. I've just thumbtacked those curtains up so I could sleep in here, because after the day I've had, I wasn't gonna sleep anywhere but my bed. Okay, wasn't gonna happen. I have my TV on the floor. That's what that light is plugged up into, and I'm living my life. I've watched Ella Enchanted, okay, to lift my spirits, and my spirits have been lifted as long as I don't look down at my legs at those matching bruises. But I'm gonna be up in the morning again because I have to paint the baseboards and my windowsill, painting them both white, not antique white, which is what my room is. Not antique white, bright white, the white that my plugs are. It's gonna be completely stark white. So I'm gonna paint those and then I'm gonna be completely done painting. So excited. And I can't hang up the curtains until all the stuff arrives, so that's out of the window. But out of the window, that is not how that saying goes. Out of the picture. Oh my gosh. But what I do want to do is so I could keep my bed in this position that I wanted to. This is going to be my feature wall. That's why I chose such a plain color, because this wall is going to be the moment. So I'm going to do most of the decorations for that, because I'm going to do all of the decorations for this wall, except for hang the pictures, because I'm not in possession of them. I'm not their owner yet. I'm not the owner of Anthony and Cleopatra yet, so they can't go up on the wall. So I'm going to do everything but hang up those pictures because I can't. And also, going to spray paint everything gold that I want gold for the room. You know, it's going to be a spray painting day. And so spray painting everything gold that needs to be gold. Besides the curtain rod that's coming in, because that's going to need to be spray painted when it gets here. But I'm going to spray paint everything gold that needs to be gold. Okay. Going to paint the baseboards. I'm going to decorate this wall and paint the windowsill. And that's what's on the agenda for tomorrow. So I'm hoping it's a much easier day. Like, I was painting this room for 8 hours. Breaking my back up and down a ladder. I had moments of staring out into space so I could keep it together. Brutal, but it is done. I feel like it wouldn't have been so bad if this paint didn't need 2 coats. That's what really tore me up. That second loop and the ceiling is what tore me up. The ceiling, that almost broke my spirit, painting the ceiling. But that's okay, because it's over. And I'm not gonna have to do it again, because when we move, it's on them. They better get a paint gun or something. Yeah, I gotta go to bed now because I have to be up early. It's gonna be like 10 a.m. I'm getting up at 10 tomorrow. I got up earlier today. Technically it's yesterday. I got up earlier today, but I have way less to do. So 10 it is. So I'm gonna get up at 10, and that's in less than 8 hours. So I need to go to bed now. See you in the morning. Hello everyone, it is the morning. It is 11:28 in the morning. Now I've been up since 9:40, but I've stayed in bed because it feels like I have arthritis. My hand tore up. When I woke up, I couldn't even straighten my fingers. I can straighten them now. Look how swollen my hands are. That paint roller did a number on me. But I must say, with the room fully dry, I got on the Mary Tyler Moore show. With the room fully dry, I'm warming up to the asylum room. I don't know if it's Stockholm Syndrome or what, but I'm warming up to it. But I still gotta paint the baseboards and things. The plugs are the only reason you can tell that the room isn't completely just dark white. Asylum room, it is growing on me. But I'm about to have soup because I want soup. And it's about lunchtime and having lunch a little bit early today. So that's what I'm going to do. I was going to get started bright and early, but I was like, you know what? I don't have too much to do. I can't hang up the curtains. I didn't know until I looked back at the footage that I was trying to hang up those curtains for over an hour. The struggle honestly made it seem like 15 minutes. How much I was struggling. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm gonna have my soup. It's probably gonna be potato soup and baked potato soup. And I'm going to just check it out. I have to put on something else I don't wear because just in case I like drip paint on I don't want to drip paint on my pajamas. Anyways, that is the updates. You remember the agenda: baseboards, windowsill, spray painting random items gold, and I feel like there's something else. Oh, accent wall is going to be completed minus the paintings. I'll show you the paintings today that I'm talking about, by the way. Hi guys, these are the painting. You can see me in the reflection of the TV, but these are the paintings I'm talking about that are going to go into my room. So now I'm about to have my soup. So fuel my day, it is this baked potato with cheddar and bacon bits. So in my Ariel bowl, of course. So it's time to get started with my day officially. My fingers still hurt, but I don't want to be decorating so late again. So I'm going to get started. Hi, so there is like half a can of paint left, which is perfect. I was hoping to have at least that much left because I thought I missed a spot on the ceiling, but it's just sunlight. And I found this fake nose ring as I was sweeping. Oh my gosh, it just fell off. So I'm wearing it now. You know how cleaning goes. But I want to use that paint to create a fake crown molding on the top of the wall where crown molding goes. But I thought of it after I got the paint, and I was just hoping that there would be enough paint left over in this little tin for me to be able to do it. And if I couldn't do it, it was going to be whatever. But there is enough. This little thing went a long way. So I'm going to do that. So it's a little bit extra work because I have to first, I'm doing it 3 inches because that is how thick the baseboards are and I want them to be even. So I have to measure 3 inches down from the ceiling all the way around the room and mark it and then put up the tape before I can go up and paint it, because the painting part is gonna be pretty simple, I'm guessing, and quick. It's just that part. 10 minutes, wait no, 6 minutes until I can take off the tape on the windowsill, because the tape on the windowsill, well, not the tape on the windowsill, this paint takes an hour to dry to touch, and the paint that's on the walls, it only took 30 minutes. So I had to wait longer. But the windowsill is almost ready. Let's see her. There she is. It's dry to touch already, but I just wanted to give it the time the can said. So I'm gonna start measuring. Lucky me, I get to use the ladder again today. Isn't that so exciting and so happy? I don't have matching bruises on my shins from the ladder. That's not a thing. Let's get to it. And I'm making good time today. Molding is completely done. I've thumbtacked the curtains back up, and now it is time to finally start putting some decor up. Y'all know the purpose of the day, well, the agenda, what was on the agenda was to do the main wall. I have grabbed the stuff I'm gonna need for that, so I'm gonna show y'all. It was all in the haul, so go back and watch that if you wanna know where the stuff is from. Oh goodness. I got these flowers that I have to find a way. They were supposed to have clips on them, but they don't. So I have to find a way to get them to stay on my vine. 2 packs of these vines, 2 packs of them. The second pack I opened because y'all know how I sketched out everything and how it's supposed to look. Here is the sketch of the room. And these drapes, I sketched out where these vines would go. And that's obviously my headboard, the nightstands, and Anthony and Cleopatra. And I measured out everything, so this is how it's supposed to fit based on how I measured it. That's my closet door. But this is the drapage I'm going for. And to drape with it, to drape behind the vines, peeking through the vines, I just grabbed it too. I have 2 boxes of twinkle lights. So those are going up as well. I have 2 boxes of these, which is perfect because I have 2 plugs on this wall. And it's USB, but it didn't come with a box because who needs that? I guess. But I got 2 of these. And that's gonna, I don't have Anthony and Cleopatra right now. But my mom said I should probably have them by next month. And we're halfway through this month. Well, she said I should get them next month, sometime during next month. But before I do that wall, I'm going to do the easy part first, which is the mini hammock. So I'm going to hang this up. It came with anchors and the hammock, the little hook screw thingies. But the plan I have for this mini hammock, it is going to go in this corner, which is why we're standing here. And I have a lot of stuffed animals. All of my stuffed animals I've either won at the fair or been given for some special occasion. So that means I can never get rid of them. They're very sentimental and I have a bunch. So this yarn hammock, it might not hold all of them. Right now they're on a shelf in my closet. So this hammock might not hold all of them. If it's the case, I guess I'll just pick out my favorites and they will be on the hammock in the corner. Hopefully this looks cute like I imagined it to. But this hammock is what we're doing right now. So I'm gonna set y'all up so y'all can see me attempt to be a handy woman again. By the way, it is 7:51 right now. So, but today, compared to yesterday, today has been a breeze, a walk in the park. Yes, I've been doing stuff all day, but it has been, nothing made me out of breath for a second of the day. And honestly, that's already a million times better than yesterday. So, 10 out of 10 experience. Today is kind of how I thought yesterday was gonna go, and that just wasn't the case. Let's put this hammock up. Hello, day 3 of renovations. It is right now, it is 2:32, a late start. I will admit, I got up at my normal time. I was up at 10, but I had lunch and it was an upload day. So I had to make sure everything was going on right with that. So that took up, that comes out at noon. So that pushed everything back. I have been doing stuff before I started filming. Not any, I was gonna film when I was ready to start putting things up, which is right now. I've started moving stuff from the gym back into my room because today is a spray paint day and I'm gonna be hanging some of my decor. So what I did do is I put the bulletin board that I got from, I don't even remember where exactly. It's from Walmart, or She Who Shall Not Be Promoted, because that's where everything is from pretty much. But I finally put the pictures on there. Oh my, was it difficult to figure out how to get everything to fit on here. I even got Brendan to fit from the first ever RA board that I did. And I just like Brendan Fraser. But that's the picture from the first ever RA board I did, which is also a vlog on this channel. All the way from Maryland, there he is. But I got all of the pictures to fit. Oh my goodness, he's covered up. Whoopsie. But there they are. There's some people covered up under here too, but you know what? This picture is from middle school and I don't even really remember the names. So you know what? That's not even my fault. There we are. So I'm going to hang this. I debated on where I wanted to put it. And I'm thinking I was gonna put it over here initially next to the window, but I want this strip to be for my favorite paintings that I do. I'm gonna actually put them on the wall. My favorite paintings that I paint. And this I'm going to put above my closet door right there. So we're about to do that. And this is the only painting that's going up right now because this is the only painting I've ever painted for myself and finished, which is why it was on my wall before. It's supposed to be a 2-piece, but I never did the second piece. So maybe I'll do that soon, do the second half of this painting, but whatever. This duo, the sequel. And so this is going above the closet. This painting is going up there. And to go above my door right there, that painting is going on the wall as well. Favorite paintings wall, and it's not a painting I painted, it's a painting my sister painted for me, so it gotta go on the wall. So that's gonna go up there as well. But above the door, I'm going to put my diploma sleeve from graduating college above my door. I have this diploma sleeve for the time being, probably for a while. I don't actually have my diploma. It did come in after, they told me it was gonna take 30 days. It took like 3 months, but whatever. But it did come in, but my mom has it. And even if I wanted to keep it, first of all, the diploma is almost double the size of this diploma sleeve. They gave us a diploma sleeve that the diploma don't even fit in. The diploma is huge. It is huge. So I'm using the sleeve as decoration. So that's what we gotta do. And we gotta glue these flowers on these leaves. Now I will admit, last night I tried to cheat because I realized I had a mini bottle of super glue and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it. I wasn't gonna film. That's how I was trying to cheat. I wasn't gonna film, right? I was like, and I was just gonna update y'all in the morning. It didn't work at all. It didn't stick. I don't know what it was about the fabric, but super glue don't work on the fabric. I think it needs a thick glue. So I'm gonna try this hot glue gun. The ticket is this little hot glue stick that is in there is literally all the hot glue I have. That's it. So I might have to add, I'm either gonna have to order, if this doesn't stretch the whole way for these flowers, I'm either gonna have to order sticks or I'm gonna ask my mom if she could pick some up on the way home. That's the update. We're gonna be hanging things and we're gonna spray paint the items gold today because I did not have time to do them yesterday because things took longer than expected. So today is a spray paint day as well. Hopefully, we're officially at the halfway mark. I'm supposed to have this done by Friday night because I have plans this weekend and I want to be able to surprise everyone when everyone is all together. And my sister comes home from college Friday night. So that is the deadline I gave myself. I've made very good progress. It's just that once I get these annoying things out of the way, these problems like the curtains, things will go much faster. And as well, I just put my extra stuff in the corner. I'm gonna try to put the hammock up again today. So hopefully that goes better, because I am gonna try to put that up again today. But that is the ticket. So let's get started. So, turns out I'm not going to have to use this. I've come up with a plan. Speaking of this picture here that is off-centered, it's because I have more small canvases, and it's going to go medium canvas because this wall isn't wide enough for a really big canvas. So medium-sized canvas, 2 small ones to match the one that my sister made me. Medium-sized canvas, 2 small ones, medium canvas. That's the vibe. And whenever I make new ones, it can take the place of an old favorite. That's gonna be a system. But the plan that I've come up with for this wall. Firstly, I'm gonna do all that I can reach first. And then without the ladder, I'm gonna do all that I can reach without the ladder. Then we're gonna go outside and spray paint the stuff. And then I'm gonna move my bed again, do the stuff I can't reach while that's drying. And then we're gonna go back and go get the stuff when I'm finished with that. So that's the plan. But I was gonna have to use the hot glue gun for this. And I was like, you know what? I don't know how, if it doesn't stick, I'm screwed basically. So I was thinking, I have this Gorilla Glue that I was using, and these flowers, even though they weren't clips like they were supposed to be, all of them have these little stem things so you can stick a stem on them or whatever. They all have this going on. The rose looking ones, they have this little stem thing. And I was looking at the things and I realized I can cut off one of the leaves and slide the flower on, but to keep it on there, I'm gonna dip the stem in this Gorilla Glue construction adhesive and then slide the flower on. And that's why we're doing the construction adhesive. And then it'll have this vibe. You get what I'm saying? So that's the plan that I'm going to do. And this is where the room is finally coming to life. It is finally getting some life to it because the theme of this room is actually pastel colors. Just all the pastel colors, because I knew I wanted to be able to have a room where I could hang my pictures and then I look crazy in my paintings. And I love, my favorite colors are pastel. Well, my favorite versions of colors is the pastel version of colors. So I was like, I can have every color in here, just pastel. So that's why I have these pastel flowers that are gonna go all over this, bring up life to it. But so that's what I'm about to do. So I just wanted to talk to y'all before I just got into the time lapse of things. I've gotten pliers and I've taken off the bottom and I'm gonna get to dipping. So let's hope this goes quick. Right now it is 4:02 Looks like I'm not gonna have to ask my mom to pick up some, what is it called, hot glue sticks, which is good because she gets off at 5. So, and I have some stuff coming in the mail today, the things that I've ordered that I've needed because of the setbacks I've experienced. So some of it is arriving today, so that's also good news. It hasn't come yet though. So parts that I could reach without the ladder are done. I have this much left that is going to go along the top and along the drapery. That is what's going to happen. Now I have to clean off the stuff. So now it's spray paint time. So firstly, I have to clean the dust off of this because I'm spray painting this gold so I can keep it. I have to take off the chandelier bits off of this because this is getting spray painted as well. And the first item I ever bought is getting spray painted. The first item I bought for the room, I got it from Five Below for 20 bucks. It is my shelf and I need to go grab it. It is this shelf that I got. Now I was thinking about leaving it purple, but since I'm gonna have so much gold stuff in here, I feel like since this is metal, I might as well spray paint it too. But I was like, it's purple and it goes with my pastel theme, but this will be the only purple. I'm gonna have purple in here, obvious, but this will be the only metal thing in here that doesn't match. It's kind of odd. So I'm gonna do it. So this is getting painted, and the last thing that is getting painted is my chandelier, which is once again part of the original room decor. And honestly, I just feel like it's kind of fun and I want to keep it. She's getting spray painted as well, which is going to be interesting because I don't really know how, because my mom spray painted this for me the first time. It was pink originally. You can kind of see places where it touched while it was drying. It was pink originally, which would have been perfect, but since it's spray painted, we gotta go gold. So that is going to happen. Gotta clean off the dust on this. This is the only thing I gotta clean off the dust on this. And technically, since this is like metal as well, I'm supposed to sand this before I spray paint it. But I've never been that committed, okay? That's not gonna happen. I don't even have sandpaper. And when I thought about it, I was like, I know I have to sand this before I spray paint it. Even then, I knew it wasn't gonna happen. I didn't even care. So if you know what's gonna happen, if it rubs off, I'm gonna put another coat. I'm gonna spray paint it again when I feel like I want it to look new again. So I'll take the bulb out. I have to put the tape on this so I don't disturb it. And I'm gonna put tape on the face part of this. These things off, get them ready to be spray painted and meet y'all outside. Guys, so as you have seen, I have spray painted everything I could. Now, if you noticed, the microphone part, the phone part of the phone clock is not painted, and that is because one of my paint cans clogged a fourth of the way through. Well, no, it has a fourth of a can left of paint in it, but it clogged. I can't get it to spray anymore, so she was out of luck. And luckily my mom just spray painted some frames gold yesterday for her room. Should I mute the TV? The TV's muted. So I'm just gonna ask her to borrow hers. I don't even know if it's the same gold, but I don't care that much. I've gotten lucky that it was all the same gold already. I didn't think of that, but I just got lucky. But we are about to do the top of the room while that finishes drying. I got hungry, so I'm having 2 kiwis as a snack. I had some buldak ramen for lunch today, but I can't bite it all that well because it's cold. But some other updates is I brought some stuff in because I wanted to do all of the wall art today, and because I feel like it's just the feng shui. The only thing is I'm tired of getting on this ladder. When I tell you this ladder is tearing my back up, I'm tired of getting on this ladder and I want to stop getting on it as soon as possible. And I know I'm gonna have to get on it tomorrow. I thought the Amazon stuff was arriving today, but it's arriving tomorrow. And what's arriving tomorrow is the extension wires for the lights and the double rod brackets are also arriving. They're both arriving tomorrow from Amazon. So that means I have to get on the ladder again tomorrow, again. But I was like, you know what? I might as well, since I had to get up on the ladder today, I'll do it. So I was like, I want to do all of the wall art. And I have this wall art that I got. I forget where I got it from. It's in the haul. This is one of the very few things I got in person. And I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, she's beautiful and she goes perfectly with my idea. This was the vibe I wanted for my room. This embodied it and I was like, it's perfect. And it has all the pastel colors and it has a gold frame. And I was like, what if it was $30, which I think was the most expensive item. Nothing for my room costed more than $30. And I think the second most expensive thing I bought was that shelf that I just spray painted from Five and Below, and that was $20. Like nothing in this room. Oh wait, never mind. My TV stand is the most expensive thing I bought, but this is the second most expensive thing I got, and it was $30. And I was like, you know what? If I can't find anything, because I hadn't ordered anything online yet, and I was like, if I can't find something better online, I'm coming back to the store, and I'm getting this. And that's what I did when we were celebrating my birthday and thrifting. When we finished thrifting, we stopped by the store and I brought her home. So she's gonna go on the wall behind y'all, which is the wall that my door is on, my main door. But that is also the wall where my TV will sit, which means if I wanna know how high I have to put this painting up, I have to build my TV stand, which Paul helped me bring in. I did have him close his eyes. This thing is so unnecessarily heavy. It is so heavy. Goodness gracious. But I have to build this TV stand so I can sit my TV on it and mark how high it goes up. And I'm centering the painting with the TV stand, not the wall. The TV stand is the only thing y'all haven't seen in the haul. Y'all have just seen the box, so no one knows what this TV stand looks like but me, because I didn't open it. I haven't opened it to look at it yet. Wouldn't it be something that feels like wrong color? Knock on wood. Oh my gosh. It's supposed to be white, but this TV stand is mostly, I picked it for storage purposes, and I was like, oh, it lights up. That's fun. So it lights up, and it has plugs in it. So that was also fun, because I have games and stuff. And it was on a magnificent sale. So I got this for like $70. And it was the bigger version. I budgeted for the smaller version, and the bigger one went on sale for less money than the smaller one was being sold for. So I got a bigger TV stand, and it's almost the height of me. I got a bigger TV stand for very cheap considering, and it's nice. So we're gonna see, hopefully I can put that together by myself. I have to be able to, because so I have to build that before I can, what did I do with my kiwi? Oh my gosh, I have to build that before I can hang up the picture. So that's another step. The stuff is outside drying. It's most likely, it dried very quick, so it's most likely already dried, but I'm gonna leave it out there because that's not my business. I'm looking at them right now. I can see them. I found a way to have the chandelier hang while I spray painted it and it dried, you know. We're gonna put that up. So the last thing we need to do, I really need to get up there and put those flowers on, the last bit of flowers. And I have to, whatchamacallit, I have to put the rest of these flowers on and then immediately go into building this TV stand. Goodness gracious, hopefully that goes well. Because this bed is not even that complicated of a build. And I kid you not, it took me 8 hours to build this bed for some reason. I don't know what wasn't computing in my mind, but it took me 8 hours. So this cannot take me 8 hours. I refuse to let that take me 8 hours. If it takes me a long time, it will be sitting on my floor, partially built, as I sleep peacefully in my bed. I realized I needed to speed things up a little bit because we are officially at the halfway mark. I don't even have all of Friday to get my stuff together. And I got a late start today. I need to start doing things. I need to start doing them quick. So I'm about to, let me move this painting. I'm about to slide this bed up once again so I can put my ladder, the pool ladder, behind it and get up there and start gluing. I don't think I'm gonna film it because I'm gonna film me trying to build that TV stand, well, building the TV stand. So for storage purposes, I'm gonna show y'all when I finish. Hello guys, as you can see, I have completely done the wall. She is done until I get the paintings that I could put up there, but we don't know when that'll be. So now I have my stuff drying outside, and honestly, I'm not gonna grab it until my mom comes home. I'm just gonna leave it there, and I don't feel bad about it. But now it's time to build this puppy. And my building movie of choice is Hairspray. You can't see anything, that's just clouds. It literally just started because it's free with ads on YouTube right now. How exciting. But I'm gonna watch Hairspray and try to build this in lightning speed so I can put that on the wall. And this is the last thing I'm doing today. So after I do this and hang this up, literally all I have left to do is hang up curtains and find a space for all of my items, and that's it. So let's, come on now. I need support. I need positive vibes so I can put this together. So let's do it. No, it's actually diabolical. I need to lock in. I'm gonna check in with y'all. It even says on the thing, it says to make installation process easier and faster, we recommend that two, in bold, people work together and install the TV stand. This is diabolical. So I'm gonna figure this out and I'll be back when I made some progress. Because I already know I can't time lapse this. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be pop in place pieces. It isn't. So I'll be back when I make progress. Hairspray just ended and it auto played into Mean Girls. So that means it has been exactly an hour and 36 minutes since I've talked to y'all. And I am exactly halfway through. I'm on step 10 of 20. Well, I just did step 10 of 20. So I am halfway through. When I tell you, this would be going a lot quicker if everything wasn't so diabolically hard to screw in. My fingers are going to be bruised from forcing this stupid little L thing to spin. It's a problem, but I'm going quicker than I did with this bed, which is crazy because the bed was a cakewalk compared to this. But we have a frame standing. There's something there. I'm gonna finish, well, you know what? I don't have time to pick a movie, and I like Mean Girls, so we're just gonna watch Mean Girls. And I'm gonna try to finish this. It is 9:28 now, and that stuff is still sitting outside. I'm not gonna lie, it is still there. this is my first time talking to you today. Talking to you, not filming, but it is 4:28. As you can see, the curtains are up. And as you can see, there's not a curtain rod. When I tell you, when it didn't work today, that was the 5th or 6th time those curtains have come crashing down. I'm done. Until I have a drill or something, I'm done. So I literally, that whole thing is being held up by thumbtacks. And honestly, it looks kind of good. I even went out of the way to pleat the curtains as I thumbtacked them up. But there they are. And they look beautiful and glorious. And they're going to stay that way for the foreseeable future. I also put up 3 thumbtacks to hang 3 of my purses up there. I would have put one to hang that one, but it is, I think it's too heavy for a thumbtack, so I wasn't even gonna attempt that. So yeah, Amazon thing, 4 of the double brackets arrived today, didn't work, still came crashing down. So, you know, oh my gosh. So I improvised, which I should have improvised long ago because I could have had curtains up the first, right after I painted, if I just decided to thumbtack them, but I still had hopes and dreams. So thing number 2, I moved the ladder outside, which is kind of annoying me because I see the little rope dangly thing just stuck behind the curtains, and I can't do anything about that because I can't reach anymore. And it's hot outside, and I don't want to get that. I just put it in the backyard next to the pool where it started, but oh my gosh, I have to get out of my room. I just realized. Oh wait, I might not. It might be in my closet. Oh my gosh. But what I'm going to do right now is, since I have this up, finally, the room is coming together. But before I can move, the only thing I have left to do is move my furniture in and put the rug down and find new spots for all of my stuff with the extra storage, right? But before I do that, I have to clean my carpet. So that's what I'm about to do. Hopefully this stuff is in my closet. Let me set y'all down. I'm back. It was not in my room, so I had to go get it. But I got this and the brush I got. Now, I talked about this in a past video in the haul and in my Life Daily Vlog special. This is absolutely amazing. Please buy it. The stains disappear in front of your eyes without even scrubbing. So there's the name. I'm about to get to scrubbing while I watch TV, and I'm gonna have a great time. Maybe. I don't know how much fun you can have scrubbing, but this is the room thus far. She's turning into a wonderland, I think. Right. Be back when I'm done scrubbing. And as well, with the entertainment center is together, as y'all can see. It took me almost 4 hours, so 3 hours and 40 minutes. I watched 2 movies. I watched Hairspray and Mean Girls all the way through while I was building it. So however long that was is how long I took. And it is built almost perfectly. It's not my fault that it was built wrong. It's the instructions' fault that it was built wrong. I'm just saying that right now because they were not clear. There's no words in the instructions. It's just pictures. And because of like this side part, it is on backwards. That hole is supposed to be in the back. So, and this is the only part I put on wrong, right? Because they are annoying and don't say, there's no words. So I put this part on backwards, and because of that one mistake, I couldn't put these on. Now, hopefully that does not mess with the structural integrity, but this is supposed to go on the back. And since that's on backwards, I have no place to screw it on. But it's not my fault, is what I'm saying. It's their fault. I still have this stupid thing. And it's literally just letters and numbers. It would be nice if they could at least tell you which direction things are supposed to face, but whatever. Maybe I'm asking too much. The stuffed animals are doing good up there. That's the little part that's tucked that I was talking about. What do I do about that? Maybe I'm gonna stick a stick up there. I'm gonna stick the forgotten curtain rods up there and unhook it. Yes. You see? Perfect. It's free. Who needs a ladder, I say. But whenever, these are gonna get used whenever I can find a way to actually use them. But that would be everything. So I'm gonna get to scrubbing the floor because if I want the room to be done by the time my mom gets off work on Friday, because it's just gonna be me and her in the house on Friday, and she's gonna be the first one to see everything I've done. So I want her to be able to see it when she gets off work, and she gets off work at 3 tomorrow. But I'm very on schedule for that, so that's a plus. So let me actually get to scrubbing before I get behind schedule. We don't want that. It's gonna be annoying to have a wet carpet for a couple hours, but that's whatever. Because one time, not even one time, a couple times that one semester I had a roommate, we got our carpet shampooed multiple times. So I'm kind of used to it, I guess. Anyways, gonna get to it, and then we can start bringing more stuff in. New bedding, my keyboard, my vanity, stuff like that. So let's get to it. Hi guys, I'm getting ready to go to bed now. What I did was I just made a mock-up version of how the bed is gonna look with the bedspread. I got a bed skirt, the She Who Shall Not Be Named comforter, these two throws I already had. This one, the pink one was in my dorm, and the green one is from when I shared a room with my sister. So a while ago. And then I have these comforters. If you watch the haul, you know how She Who Shall Not Be Named did me wrong with the comforter. It literally feels like a double layered sheet. There's no stuffing in her. So it's definitely gonna be temporary, but it works for now. Because I couldn't use my old one because y'all saw how it looks. It was black and white first of all. But here she is. She has flowers and bunnies and have it going. Sorry I didn't talk to y'all much today. I tried to film before I did each thing. It's just that, first of all of the physical exertion this week is starting to get to me. And I've been filming every day for 2 weeks now because literally last week before I started filming, the day before I started filming this, I filmed the last day of my daily vlog week in my life. So I was filming every day for that. And I'm filming every day for this. And this weekend, I'm filming another vlog. It's getting to me. I'm going crazy, but it's getting to me. But I did this mock-up of the bed. I think it looks really nice. We'll see if I keep it like this. So tomorrow is reveal day. So everyone is going to be seeing everything I've done, and y'all seen I've put down the rug, so that's also very exciting. It feels very nice. It's very soft. The curtains are holding up. Don't know if I'm ever gonna put them on a rod, but I closed them because it is night now, and finally I can sleep knowing someone isn't watching. And y'all saw I moved the keyboard and the bench in here. This swatch on well, first of all, there's my scissors because I was cutting tags off of things. But this swatch is the first ever swatch that my sister crocheted. So that's, I'm just keeping it. So this is the keyboard. I just have that sitting right there because I wanted it out of the way. But we have my guitar, and the shelf is still not set up. It just has random stuff on it. Literally, it has like old twinkle lights, the clock, It has a t-shirt, like my dream catcher, some wax melts. It literally, a hot glue gun. It literally has random things on it because I haven't set it up yet. We're gonna do tomorrow. I'm just gonna be putting all the little things in their places. So the room is not a stage room, it's a live-in room. I also put my vanity here. I did clean it off and wipe it down, but it still has random stuff on it. It has the Gorilla Glue, it has the carpet spray, it has my mug on it because I had something to drink out of it tonight. And my Bible's on here, which is, I'm gonna move it, my headphones and the bleach cleaner. All that is up there. I have this old box here because I am putting the trash in there so I don't use another grocery bag as a trash bag, and I'm just gonna take that out when the sun is up. Y'all saw I moved the mirror in here as well, and I also, under the bed, I have the under the bed storage bag thingies from She Who Shall Not Be Named. But this one is the art one. So it has all of my paints and art supplies and stuff in it. Tomorrow I'm going to be putting my canvases and easel in there as well. And this one, literally, it just has all my hair stuff in it. That's how much hair stuff I have. Oh, to be a natural hair girly. But that huge thing is literally just my hair stuff in there. All of my hair accessories, my hair products, and my leftover hair from when I do my hair because I refuse to let go of hair that I don't use. I just keep, and it's come in handy so many times. Literally, when I take these braids out, I'm re-braiding my hair literally with hair that is in this bag because I had so much left over. It's enough for another head of hair. So that's literally, it comes in handy. I'm being enabled, which is why it still happens. Twinkle lights, they still are not lit, obviously, because the package got delayed. It was supposed to arrive today with the double bracket curtain rod holders. That didn't work out, but they were supposed to arrive together, and the extension wire for the lights got delayed until today. I'm just hoping that they actually arrive today because the reveal is today. So please, I'm saying today because it's after midnight now. So hopefully it actually arrives today. Please arrive today. But I was just like, you know what? I'm going to do one thing with y'all before I go to bed. I'll sit right here. But I have my VHS tapes. So all my Princess VHS tapes that I thrifted. So I just thought, you know what? I want to put on the first bit of decor on the TV stand dresser hybrid. I want to put the first bit of decor on with y'all, and that is going to be this. And this is literally the only decor that's going to be on there tonight. But I was like, let's just do it together. So that's what we are about to do. Now, where is my little tripod so I can show y'all me doing it? I guess I can use the big tripod. Let me set this up. So I set y'all up and we are here. Literally all I have on here is 3 coins, my sketchbook, and this that I use to wipe down. Let me put this in the tripod because I use this to clean. I sprayed it with bleach and cleaned it down. So this is my prayer / wish rock that I made in the school activity. Yes, I forget what it was called, but it was like this little painting thing, and they gave us the rocks and we were able to paint the rocks with paint pens and whatnot. I forget what the event was called, but I think it was right before I started vlogging. I went to this event with my sister, but there she is. So that's going to be decor as well, but it was already in here because I was using it for not wishing rock activities. I was using it as a mock hammer. That didn't even work out. It worked as a hammer. I felt like a caveman, but it did work. But I didn't even need the nail, so whatever. We're about to put these on here. Ignore this wire. It goes to the tripod so it lights up, but we're not using that right now. So I gotta put these on here. And Ariel, I'm putting it on this shelf here By the way, this shelf, it can move. It can go up higher or lower. I just put it on the middle one because I want it to be even and symmetrical. But I want the Little Mermaid. You know what, actually? It looks like I actually do have to move it down because not necessarily do have to move it down because the box is here. Because I was just gonna have it in the middle. Oh goodness gracious. This is again. But the boxes are taller than I thought they would be, so. All right, so now let's put it there. Little Mermaid in the middle. Then we have, I'm gonna put Cinderella here. Then Aladdin, then Snow White and Pocahontas, and that's all of the princess movies. Then we have the Princess Diaries and Land Before Time 4. And I picked 4 because I like that one. And we're gonna put them on the ends because they are the only non-Disney princess. That's technically, Mia Thermopolis is a Disney princess, but she's not animated, babes. It never has been. And then I'm gonna put my wishing rock that conveniently says the dream that you wish will come true right in front of it. And this is all the decoration for now. We're gonna fill her out. The drawers are also empty right now, except for this one. I have the leftover building stuff because I used to keep all of my electronic stuff in a bucket, and it's gonna go in this drawer. So I just put that in there already. But we're gonna get there when we get there tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up early again just to make sure I'm completely done with the room when my mom gets off at 3 something because she's getting off early this Friday. So yes, that is the last thing we're doing today, and I'm going to see y'all in the morning. Hopefully I'll actually start when I get up today. Hi, good morning everyone. It is reveal day. It is 11 in the morning and I have eaten. So it is time to finally put the finishing touches on this bedroom. So that's what we're going to do. I'm gonna open the curtains and then I'm literally just gonna start bringing stuff in to the room together and finish it. I gotta decide. I think this series is going to end today because, hear me out, I don't know when I'm going to get the Anthony and Cleopatra pictures in here and the nightstands. I don't know when my mom is gonna be able to give them to me. And I have to vlog, and I don't want to vlog just having to force y'all looking at me sitting in a corner, so I don't show the room. So I think if you want to see what the room looks like, maybe I'll do an updated room tour once the room is officially finished and I have those items. And I'll do like in-depth room tour. So I'll show y'all a pan of the finished product in this video. But if you want an in-depth room tour, I'll do an in-depth room tour when I have those items, is what I'm saying. Like I did for my last dorm. I'll do that when I have them. So if you're interested, that'll be out whenever I get those items. I'll probably do a community tab post to say, but literally today I'm just going to be filling those drawers and I'm going to be organizing the shelf and putting decor on the entertainment center and reorganizing my vanity. So literally just doing all of the little things. So that is on the agenda. So I gotta open the curtains, get some extra sunlight in here. When I tell you, it is usually always a beaming bright in this bedroom during the day. So when I woke up, I was like, did I sleep until 7 p.m.? I was so confused. And then I realized I have curtains that actually block the sun. A miracle. But I gotta get to it because it is 11:54 right now. I have a video coming out in 6 minutes on this channel, the vlog channel, so that's fun. And so I'm going to make sure everything is okay with that, of course. And my mom is getting off at 4 something. So the room has got to be done before that. So I have around 4 hours to get this room together completely. And then after I do the room reveal for my mom, I'm going to kitchen, deep clean the kitchen, and then just wait for Paul and Lennon to get home. And that is when they are going to get their reveal that y'all are going to see. And then tomorrow or Sunday, I don't know which day, there's a fair this weekend and I'm going out, which I will be vlogging. And y'all will see most likely next week because this video has to be out before that one because I'll be vlogging in this room. So y'all see that next week. And my brother and his girlfriend are coming over to pick us up to go. So that's when they will get their reveal. But all of the reveals will be in this video, of course. And I gotta film the complete room makeover shots so y'all can see everything. My head kind of hurts. I'm dehydrated, but whatever. So that's the plan for today. I got 4 hours, which I think is probably more than enough time, knock on wood, to get everything done and in its place. So I'm about to get started on that. Everything is officially in here. Admittedly, it's more than I thought. So that is interesting. But now I'm going to separate everything into piles: entertainment center, shelf, and vanity. Entertainment center, shelf, vanity, and closet. Yes, I'm going to separate it into those 4 piles. I'm not going to bore y'all with that. And then I'll set up the camera for when we put it on, well, y'all aren't helping, for when I put it all on each area. We're making good time. It is 12:49 right now, so I have at least 3 hours to do everything. So let's get started. Hey y'all, everything is in its place and my Amazon just arrived. So I'm gonna get into that. After I set this up, the room will be 98% done. because we went over it before. I don't have the nightstands and I don't have the pictures. So y'all are just gonna see the room completely finished in a future vlog. But these are the cables for the lights so they can reach the plug. It's a USB extension cable. They only had the least long one. That's not grammatically correct. But the shortest one they had for an extension cable was 10 feet. So if I ever want to reach something real far with the USB cable, I can do it. That's fun. But I gotta get in here. But they did actually come, and they didn't come late because sometimes my Amazon packages be coming around 7, but it came at a good time. It's 4:38 right now. My mom is not off of work yet because she's doing overtime. So I got time. I can't get in here. Got a pin. But this has been a back-breaking yet very fulfilling experience, I must say. And after this, y'all aren't gonna see, but I'm going back into my regularly scheduled programming, and I'm deep cleaning the kitchen after this. I need to put a Band-Aid on because I did accidentally cut myself, so a few days ago. But I'm gonna go back to deep cleaning the kitchen. But the next thing y'all are gonna see from me is the pan over the 98% done room. And oh, this is really heavy duty. It's very thick. Goodness. And these were on sale for $5 a piece. They're not usually $5, so if you try to look for them and you can't find one that's for $5, it's because it was on sale when I got it. It's not even $5, it's on sale for $4.99. So yes, and I had to wait to throw out the trash so I could put these in there. But today it's really finally reveal time, so I'm not gonna reveal until my mom is off work. Don't know what time London and Paul are gonna be back, but they'll get the reveal when they come in. I'm so exhausted. I'm so sleepy right now. I don't know what it is, but I am sleepy. So I'll show y'all. I'm gonna obviously keep y'all updated with vlogs and stuff, how the room comes along when I get the pictures and the nightstands, and whenever I find my forever bedspread, I will tell y'all, because this definitely isn't forever. And I don't sleep under comforters. I only sleep under my throw blanket, this pink one in particular. But sometimes it gets extra cold in here and I want to sleep under my comforter and my throw blanket, and I don't want to have to get my old one out the closet when I want to do that. So I need an actual comforter, and I wanted really a solid color one. I just really couldn't decide on a color. I'm thinking maybe either a pastel yellow or a purple, but blue was also an option. A pastel yellow, purple, or blue. Pastel purple or pastel blue were all options, and just couldn't decide, and I ended up with this, which had those colors in it, literally. So then, like, I might have considered keeping this if the comforter had actual stuffing in it, but it doesn't, which is, I was only like $50, so it was worth it. And it didn't come with the scrunchie sheet. I have my old scrunchie sheet, the fitted sheet. I have my old one on the bed. It only came with the regular sheet. It didn't come with a fitted sheet. And I don't know how I didn't notice that when I was unboxing it, but it sure didn't come with a fitted sheet, which also, it still doesn't matter because no one's ever gonna see it because I don't sleep under a comforter. But let's set this up and then we are done, and I'm gonna see y'all for the reveals. Oh, and I wanted to say before I set up the lights, I am gonna let y'all see the room like all together during the day and during night, because you know, two completely different vibes. So y'all will be able to see the room in night and day. Just saying. It works. It definitely works. So I'm gonna see y'all for the reveals.
did so good.
Thank you.
Oh, look at you. Interior decorator. Mama, it looks, oh my gosh. It is perfect. Oh wow. It is so beautiful. It is so, oh my gosh. Do you love it?
Yes.
Oh. You did so good, Mama. This is amazing. You should be so, so proud of yourself. Wow. Wow. I love this. Love this. Absolutely love.
I have the lamp over here, but you don't have nothing to sit on yet.
Wow. So a little small table right there.
Well, the entertainment center is when you replace it. Not the entertainment center is the
nightstand. That's right, that's right. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, that looks good. Like the way that you did it.
I pleated them for some effects.
Hey. Oh my goodness. Mama, you did so freaking good. This is crazy. The curtains look really good. Really, really good. You can't even tell. It looks like they paint clear thumbtacks. Beautiful. Oh, they sitting so cute. Love that. I was confusion when it was purple.
I was gonna keep it purple, but then I realized I didn't have anything else purple, so it didn't work.
Oh my goodness. So, do they just live up there?
Right.
Oh, they get to see you and you get to see them. That's awesome. And I love this. Oh, wow. Wait, let me look at this. Oh, look at my baby.
Even Brendan made the cut.
Wow. Oh, look at the, that was middle school, wasn't it? What was it, like a homecoming? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, indeed. Got your bags. Oh, mommy, I am just blown away. Love this. And my baby put that together herself. All your stuff. Oh, mama, it's so cute. Everything has a place. Like, it seems you did a very good with the use of the space in the way that you have the stuff set up. It feels like airy. Yes. Oh, the phone looks so good. It looks so good. Aw, everything. Got to use for the candle.
And I have here the rejected living room tea lights for when I want, and they match the room.
Oh wow, sure do. Sure do. So you can use them. You can pull them out and use them. That is awesome. Mama, this is so freaking good. I just love it. I absolutely love it.
Now lemons.
Yes, help your sister. Help your sister. This is it's so cool. And it is just, like, I really am just wow. And I love it. And it fits you. It's perfect. It's all you.
It's basically the dorm you set up for me on a bigger scale.
It's on a jazzier scale, too. Much jazzier. Oh, I love that. I love it. So cool. Oh my goodness. Your sister, when she see this, I'm gonna die. White. Oh wow. I like that. Very nice.
And I have a little bit of the white left and half gallon to touch up before I go. I hammered it back closed. Still use it.
Yes, indeed. And look. I don't want to leave.
I could force you to come in here and watch movies.
Oh my gosh.
It's actually set up like a day bed now. And I use my body pillow too. I think I'm going to get a cover for it. But I know the bedding is temporary because this was the one thing Shein got me on. Don't have no stuffing in the comforter.
Oh, you have to put one in there.
No, it's not. It's
a comforter?
Yeah, stitched clothes. I was like, oh, maybe it's a duvet. No, it just don't have no stuffing.
I thought it was a duvet.
They don't open.
Oh, there's pink bunnies on there. Oh my god. Oh, the bed skirt is so cute.
Yeah. And I got two of these under the storage thingies. And this one has my hair stuff.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, and it does it zip all the way to the end so you can. Yeah. Oh mama, that is so good. Wonderful use of space, mama.
Here we go.
Awesome sauce. I just love it. Every single area is a moment. This is just the showstopper. It is just so pretty. It looks like a princess treehouse room. I love it. And then over here, this is your creative side. And I love the window treatment is the moment. Got our little friends here. And then this is a whole moment by itself. Love it. The antiques that you collected, videos, your faves on display. Oh my gosh, all of your games. Toby, I just love it. Love it, love it, love it.
I was looking at it, it looks like I'm actually talented, but I can't play. I'm gonna learn. It's gonna happen.
Get it done, baby. I believe in you. I know you be practicing on your piano, your keyboard. Oh, this, I love this together. This looks like it should be on a room in a, it just gives old New England house vibes. You know what I'm saying?
This is from the dorm, of course.
Yeah.
I think what I'm gonna do is when I have the nightstands, because you don't have to replace the knobs anyway, I'm gonna get matching ones for the.
Okay, that'd be very cute.
So they go together.
Yeah. It's too cute. Too cute.
I'm just glad I was actually able to get it done in the 5 days.
You did it. You did it. You did it. Oh, love it.
Press the on button.
Oh my gosh! How cute is that? Oh, mommy, that is cool. Wow. So you can change the color of the lights with this? Oh, I love it. Wow. Yes, indeed. And the mirror is perfect spot. And you can see your whole self. My baby, oh my gosh. I am just mind blown for real. In total awe. I love it. I just love it so much. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back when they see the room just to see their reaction. Cause they both about to lose their mind. Shoot, I don't want to leave. So freaking
You're
cute.
welcome back anytime.
Okay, go ahead. Oh wow! Oh my goodness! Oh, it looks like a completely different place. Oh, it looks so good, sissy.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm about to be in here all the time. Oh my gosh! Wow. Is that the?
That's just the sleeve, because the sleeve was too small for the actual diploma, so
Yeah.
like, might as well.
Oh.
What the heck? Bro, what in the world? Oh,
Bro, this is crazy. This is like a dream room.
right. Look over the door, the closet door.
Oh, look at the baby bunny. And I remember that picture too. Oh my, oh, nigga's 13. Oh my goodness.